All right, morning y'all. Nash and Joe with the Tampa Drain Dudes. Today we are in the Tampa Palms area. Damn, you're tall right there. This is new boots. We're gonna be doing a downspout redirection.
We also aren't in Tampa Palms.
Morning everybody, Nash and Joe with the Tampa Drain Dudes. Today we're in Hunter's Green here in the outskirts of Tampa, I guess, per se. We're doing a downspout redirection on these two homes right here combined because whenever it rains, they get a river right here. And I'm gonna show you a clip of that right now.
Between their two houses, major issue with the French drain or their drainage or what have you. Standing water everywhere. And some kind of hole in that pipe that's above the ground, so the French drain goes all the way back to the AC unit.
And now that we're back over here, this neighbor just got new gutters installed. Before, all the water was running off, just collecting here and causing a river going downhill this way. So we're gonna tie in this back downspout. We're gonna tie in this downspout and we're gonna run straight down the middle of the homes to where a contractor has an existing drain. And you know it's bad because you can already see it. It's actually pretty sturdy, I will say, but it is crap. Whatever they did, I don't know where they started, but it was underground, came up above ground, and then it goes back underground, and it's clearly not working. So we're gonna connect these two downspouts, get rid of that line, that junk line, and we're gonna run it forward, make a little bend here so we can get better slope, and it's gonna carry downhill under the sidewalk, exit here at the curbing at the street. Go ahead and show you guys how we're gonna do this. We like to start digging at the very start of our drain system. This is the furthest point away from the emitter. Reason being is when we start, we know what slope we need, how shallow we can go. That way we can keep proper grade throughout the whole drain system. Basically, we'll just drop down our tarp, we'll chop the sod off into pieces, set it aside, and then we'll start trenching and putting that excess dirt on the tarp. That way we make sure we keep a clean, tidy workspace. Right about here is where I found the existing contractor's attempt at a drain. So here's that. All right, we're getting this first little part dug out, sod removed and off to the side. Just cut this pipe here so we could dispose of it, and it's flowing completely backwards. There was some water in it, but it's flowing back this way, not down to the road. That's what we're here to fix. Keep going. You'll notice as we are digging, we trench backwards. It's much easier to trench and dig backwards when you are going for depth. That way the dirt you are pulling out with your shovel is not rubbing against any dirt in front of it, and there's nothing restricting it from coming out of the ground. You'll move a lot faster and a lot more efficiently. You can see we're dropping in the pipe here. Joe teed off the side of that downspout, which will connect at the end of the job with a downspout adapter, and I'm laying the sod back on top after backfilling a little bit of that nice soil. Move forward to the catch basin, where we'll put a screw in it on each side. That way none of the hose pops out, and we'll keep moving down the line. All right, backfilled, got the sod back on, looking pretty good. We're going to connect this downspout adapter at the end of the job. Running down here, we have a catch basin in a low spot. Offers us a place for a clean out point in the future, and also catches any excess surface water that might not be coming down from the downspouts. Joe is burrowing out the trench here, and you can see all this water is flowing from actually that way, coming this way, where the contractor had the existing drain. The idea was great. Execution, absolutely terrible.
Execution, 0 out of 10.
So we're keeping good slope, making sure that this will work the second time.
We also don't give participation trophies.
We don't give participation trophies. So wherever contractor, if you see this, shame on you.
Doom on you.
Doom on you.
Doom on you.
And do better. All right, back to it. At this point, we're about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours into this job. You can see Joe's dropping in the catch basin, and I'll continue to run that line. After the line is in the ground, I'm going to backfill. I like to compact the backfill back down, make sure our pipe does not bow, it does not bubble out while Joe's moving it further down the line. And once I've backfilled, I will add the sod. The sod, however, I'm not going to stomp on too much, just a tiny bit to break it up. That way in the future, when it starts raining, the dirt will break down and it'll set level with the rest of the yard. I know somebody on here is going to be asking, why are we not wrapping this pipe in rock? Reason being, this is solid pipe. There are no holes in it. The only exit points or openings are these catch basins and the downspouts. Therefore, it does not need to be wrapped. If it were perforated and had holes, it would be wrapped with rock and a geofabric as well. Alright, working to our last 2 catch basins. Had a couple wires come in that were not marked. Got this downspout teed in here on the side. They were in this one forward. We might come back at a future date though and tie this in as well. And we've got a little bit of grade to work with. It starts coming uphill here, so we're gonna have to make sure we dig our trench nice and deep to keep that grade as we move forward around this turn into the front. After that, we have super good grade the rest of the way. Make the rest of this dig real easy. Joe's getting another catch basin tied in right there, just in case there's any excess rain between these 2 houses. Needs to catch some more water. As we move on down to the front of the house, we've got much better slope. However, we do run into all of these lines here. This is the gas lines, the electrical lines, irrigation lines. You can see they're all marked. These are generally marked in the area of the lines, not perfect, not exactly, and a lot of the times there are still unmarked lines, so we need to be sure we're digging very shallow at first when we remove the sod. Don't want to be stabbing in the shovel, jumping on it, standing on it. Definitely don't want to hit a gas line or a water line. Water lines we can fix, gas lines a little bit more of a problem. So you just got to be extra careful digging by hand when we're doing this. We came across a couple pipes right here, so we made sure to run under them. We always like to go under rather than over. That way we're not creating any bows or hills in our line and we keep proper slope. And we run it to the sidewalk. Normally we like to go under the sidewalk. Unfortunately in this job we were not able to. There was a bunch of electric boxes, utility boxes, irrigation lines all running under the sidewalk, so we did not want to risk damaging any of those, and instead we used to pop up emitter on the left side and a catch basin on the right side, so water will just flow over the sidewalk. It won't get stuck between the sod and it'll continue running like it should. Alright guys, we're all finished getting all cleaned up here at this job today. Just a quick recap, we basically just redirected all the downspouts, included some catch basins. We tied in both downspouts from both neighbors' houses. Came out here to the sidewalk with a pop-up emitter. We couldn't go under this sidewalk this time. There was a bunch of electrical boxes, water lines, too much really to put at risk with going under the sidewalk here. So we did a catch basin and a pop-up emitter on that side. That way there's not a bunch of growth happening here from standing water, so the water will pop out, come right here, continue to drain down the line like it should. Sod's back on. We put a little bit of dirt in some low spots. That way the grass can grow back over and their yard will level out a little bit more. There's a bunch of bumps here, so we're trying to fix that while we're here. Might as well, we got the extra dirt. Got some drainage rock to help filter on these catch basins down here. Whenever we dig, we bring up a lot of loose mud and clay blocks. This will help filter that out whenever it rains. And sod's back on all the way down. So that's pretty much a wrap. We're actually coming back next week now, and we're gonna be doing a drainage on the exterior of the back of the house right here, which will tee into this line under the fence. Just a quick peek over there. He's having water flood into his lanai off these back pavers, so we're gonna run a drain line down the lanai through the rocks and into our brand new line we just installed here. Hopefully this works a lot better, but as always, we'll come back and check in a couple weeks after we get some big rainstorms and make sure it is working like it should. If you guys have any questions, any comments, unless they're mean comments, you keep those away. Go ahead, just put them down below. we'll try to get back to him. If you have any questions, we'll make some videos to respond to them. Other than that, like, subscribe. Joe, you got anything?
Nothing today.
Cool. Pretty easy day. It's nice and cool for once here in Florida. So, yeah, we knocked this job out. Just the two of us. No power tools or anything like that. No equipment. It was about 115, 120 feet, and it took us how long? What time is it? I'm going to say 4 hours.
12:45.
We got here at 8. It's 1. Do the math.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5 hours.
5 hours. He did the math. All right. Catch y'all later. Hopefully this video showed you how easy it is to install these drains yourself. Go ahead, try it out if you're getting flooding between you and your neighbors. If this video did help, and if you'd like to learn more about some exterior drainage systems, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more videos. Go ahead, shoot us any questions in the comments, and y'all have a great day.